So we're going to start with the basic salute to the sun, helping you to loosen off and just stretch through your body. So start by just lifting your shoulders and rolling them back. Stretch your hands out to the sides and feel your shoulder blades drop down your back. Angle your hips forwards and press your toes down into the floor. Take a big breath in and stretch your arms all the way up to the ceiling, keeping your shoulders relaxed, tummy held in, then slowly fold all the way down to the mat. Tucking in your chin, keeping your legs as straight as you can. Then lift up your toes. Tuck your fingers or your whole hand under your foot and stretch through the backs of your legs. Easing off around your shoulders. Then if you can, lift up your head, stretching just a little bit further. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, bring your head down towards your knees. Unhook your hands and bring them either side of your feet. Then bend your knees and stretch your right leg back into a lunge. Pushing your right heel away from you, check that your knee is above your ankle and you're dropping your hips down, but at the same time stretching your chest forwards. Take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, bring your left leg back. Push both heels away from you. Try to keep your hands in line with your shoulders and hold in your tummy. If it's too strong to stay up in plank, just drop your knees down to the mat and angle your hips forwards. Otherwise, keep your knees lifted. Holding in your tummy, keep your elbows tucked in and really slowly, bending from your elbows, come down to the floor. Keep holding in your tummy and then slowly scoop through and lift up. Pushing your chest forward so that you don't sink into your shoulders, pressing the tops of your feet down. And if you want to take the stretch just a little bit further, tighten the muscles down the backs of your legs and lift your legs away from the mat, keeping the tops of your feet pressing down into the floor. Take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, flip your feet over and come all the way up into downward dog. Pressing your heels down into the floor, angling your hips up and pushing your head through your arms, feeling a deep stretch down the backs of your legs and down your back. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, put the weight onto your left foot and stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling. Be careful not to lift up onto your left toes. Keep pressing your left heel down. Then bend your right knee, crunching it up towards your nose. Roll your body forwards and come down into pigeon. Now if your hips are loose enough, stay in full pigeon so that your right foot wriggles out to the left hand side of the mat and you drop your left hip down towards the floor. If this feels too tight, lean over onto your right hip and bend up your back leg. Otherwise, square up your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, stretch your hands out in front of you. Tuck in your chin. And just feel your body relax down into the mat. Keep rolling your left hip down towards your heel to keep your body nice and square. Stretching your fingers out just a little bit further if you can. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, lift up your head. holding your tummy, and bring your hands back in line with your knee. Tuck your toes under at the back and come back to downward dog. Pressing your heels down into the floor again. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, look forwards towards your hands, holding your tummy, lift up onto your toes, then drop your right foot back through your hands at the front. Stretching out again through the top of your head. Breathe in again, and as you breathe out, bring your left foot up. Fold down to the floor again. Then soften your knees and stretch all the way up, pressing your hands together. Then we go on the other side, so you keep holding your tummy, relaxing your shoulders and dropping your hands all the way down to the floor again. Tucking in your chin, soften your knees, and this time your left leg goes back to the back of the mat. Sinking down into your right hip, reaching out through the top of your head. Take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, bring your right leg back. Pushing your heels away again, holding in your tummy, tightening your core. Do drop down to your knees if you need to, otherwise bend your elbows again, keeping your body as straight as you can. Slowly come down to the mat. And scoop through again and lift up. Rolling your shoulders back again, pushing your hips forwards. If you want the extra stretch, tighten your legs and lift them away from the mat again. Holding in your tummy. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, flip your feet over and come up into downward dog. Really push your head through your arms, spreading your fingers out and pressing your heels down towards the mat. Take another big breath in. This time as you breathe out, lift your left leg up, pointing your toes, pressing your heels down into the floor. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bend your left knee. Look forwards towards your hands and drop your left knee through your hands at the front. Straighten your right leg out behind you. Roll your shoulders back. Again, if it's too tight, just lean over onto the left side. Otherwise, square up your hips. Wriggle your left foot out to the side. Roll your shoulders back. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, stretch your hands out in front of you. Tucking in your chin. Walking your fingers forwards. And take a few breaths here. Relaxing your body down. Dropping your right hip down towards your heel. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, lift up your head. Holding your tummy, bring your hands back in line with your knee. Tuck your toes under at the back and come back to downward dog. Feet hip width apart, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling, relaxing your shoulders down. Take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, look forwards towards your hands. Bend your left knee and drop your left foot through your hands at the front. Take another big breath in. As you breathe out, bring your right foot up. Feet hip width apart, dropping your head down towards your knees, then soften your knees and stretch all the way up. And hands slowly come all the way down